What is up, y'all? It's your boy, the Renegade Enigma, doing another video, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 11. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mortal Kombat 11 is right around the corner. It's right there in the horizon, especially if you follow, the pattern that Neatherrealm Studios has been doing lately. First they came out with Mortal Kombat 2011, then they came out with Injustice Gods Among Us, the original Injustice game, then they came out with Mortal Kombat X, and finally, recently, they came out with Injustice 2. So with all that said, it's reasonable to think that Mortal Kombat 11 is coming out next. So yeah, that's the thing. Furthermore, E3 is right around the corner, so they might, show like a teaser trailer there. So yeah, it's best to prepare for that. With that said, let's get into this video and whatnot, right? So, as of me recording this video, a few days ago, allegedly, a leak came out of the alleged main menu screen of the game. It had all the options of the game. It had, the little things that pop up in the beginning where it says Unreal Engine and Neatherrealm Studios, WB Games, that type of thing. Everybody says this thing is fake. Everybody in the mother thinks this is fake, including myself and whatever, because first of all, the guy is recording off a television screen or whatnot. Now, I'm not here to discuss whether or not this thing is fake or not, because I think it's pretty much been like killed off and whatever, and everybody believes that this is fake. What I'm here to talk about is what from this video can actually be in the game. My speculations and whatnot. So yeah, let's get right into it, right? First things first is the name of the game, allegedly, right? According to this, it's going to be called Mortal Kombat Timelines. Now, if you look at the words time and lines, the eyes in those are blinking red and whatnot, signifying, the 11 for Mortal Kombat 11. And as you may or may not know, starting from Mortal Kombat 2011, we had a different timeline. We had the first timeline, which was Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, 4, Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon. And Armageddon, all hell broke loose and whatever. And then we went to Mortal Kombat 2011, where that Raiden, in the storyline, sent a message to his past self, showing everything that happened within that timeline. And then we got this timeline where basically Raiden changed everything up and whatnot. So yeah, that's the thing. And then Mortal Kombat X was basically loosely based on Mortal Kombat 4, whereas Mortal Kombat 2011 was based on 1, 2, and 3. So with this game called Timelines, right? If they actually go through with this, which, I doubt, but it would be kind of cool, right? Could we possibly have a story mode where we, have the timelines go against each other, whereas somehow a bunch of the people from the old timeline survived and enter this timeline? That type of thing. Or like other timelines, because there was this arcade ending, and yes, I know arcade endings are not canon to the story all the time, but I believe it was Katana's ending where, in this one she's evil and whatever, she became a revenant, now she is the queen of the Neatherrealm along with Liu Kang, who is the lord of the Neatherrealm and whatnot. But in her arcade ending, allegedly, there's another timeline where she rules Edenia and whatever and is happy and at peace and whatever.
Katana found herself walking the streets of a magnificent, shining city. This was Edenia, a realm freed from Outworld, and Katana was its beautiful queen. This was the timeline unaltered by Raiden. Earthrealm had been destroyed by Shao Kahn, but Katana had survived Armageddon and united the other realms to destroy him. Long-lasting peace was the result. Katana awoke from this vision to find herself in the Neatherrealm. She was not the queen of Edenia, but a revenant of hell, and she hated Raiden for it.
What if we go to that timeline and, they invade this timeline? That sort of thing. That would be kind of cool. Plus, on the flip side, Mortal Kombat X had a bunch of skins for, a lot of the characters and whatnot. This could be an excuse to have like, you know, more skins and whatnot, because they kind of copped out with, like, for example, Liu Kang and whatever. They had a human Liu Kang, and you know, he wasn't human in the game whatsoever. And I'm talking about old Liu Kang, not, you know, the flashback Liu Kang. So that would be excuse to have him, like, you know, canon in the game and not basically cop out and like piss people off and whatever. So that would be a cool thing to have more skins. Now, as for the options in the game, this is like kind of a dead giveaway, where to give this no legitimacy and whatever, and like it being fake and whatever. But that aside, the options are 1 player, 2 player, multiplayer, online, customized character, faction realms, crypt, options, and extra. Now we're gonna start one by one down the list. First thing would be 1 player. That's obviously gonna be in the game. That will have, you know, the story mode, that will have the arcade mode, you know, or the tower mode and whatnot, and whatever else they make up and whatever, right? 2 players, obvious, you know, that's you versus another player in your house and whatnot, maybe your siblings and whatnot, so that's easy. Multiplayer. A lot of people look at this and be like, no, ain't no way that this could happen, right? I'm gonna tell you a way that this could happen, right? This could be part of a brand new conquest mode, you know, action adventure game or whatever. Everybody and their mother wants a brand new Shaolin Monks game. If you don't know what Shaolin Monks is, basically it was a game starring Liu Kang and Kung Lao and whatever. It was an action adventure game, and you basically did co-op and whatever. This could be part of that if they did it right and whatever. You would have conquest modes. You could play as 1 player, or you could play as 2 co-op, and it could be cool and whatever. You go through its story and whatever, and lock up a bunch of things and whatnot. And every once in a while, let's say like weekly, they could give you different missions, like different like story arcs to do within this, you know, by yourself and whatever. You don't necessarily need it to be co-op, and you can unlock more things for that week, you know, some type of challenge and whatnot. So that would be pretty cool. Online, it's like self-explanatory. You know, you play online versus people, ranked, you know, King of the Mountain, all those like abundance of modes that they have. Now, customized character. This would be interesting, right? Why not? You know what I mean? Might as well, you know, have it in, because like Injustice 2 pretty much had it, you know, with their gear system and whatever. So, you know, why not have it here? A lot of people did not like the Injustice gear system or whatever, but you know, you could have a gearish system here, but not have it count with like abilities and such things like that. You know, you won't like rank up your character and whatever. It'll just be merely like for, you know, aesthetics, like what your character looks like and whatever. You could have like Ninja Sub-Zero, Unmasked Sub-Zero. You could have the Mortal Kombat, I believe it was Deception Sub-Zero, where he looked just like a samurai, or like Shredder from Ninja Turtles and whatever. Could have cool stuff like that. You can switch out moves and whatever, but it wouldn't make one character stronger than the other. You know, if you're good enough, you could be, you know, a strong ass character and whatever. So that would be a thing. And going back to my idea about conquest mode, you could unlock like different parts within that mode and whatever for the customized character thing. So that's a thing. And yes, I mean an actual customized character where you customize characters within the game. I don't mean, you know, a create a character mode. Faction realms, they must have meant faction war for Mortal Kombat X, which I think that was a really cool idea and whatever. They basically unlocked like new finisher moves and whatnot, so that would be real cool to do. But you know, in this one, I hope they have more factions and whatnot, because you know, they only had like what, 4 or 5 in Mortal Kombat X, so yeah, this one should have more. Next we have the crypt. The crypt pretty much is where you unlock like stuff and whatever within the game, you know what I mean, alternate costumes and whatnot, so that would be a thing. But going back to my ideal with, you know, having certain requirements to unlock certain things or whatever, you could go back in it every once in a while, because once you unlock the crypt is pretty much done. So why not have it be like a weekly thing where you unlock things within it and whatever by doing certain things within the game. So, you know, within probably conquest mode or something like that, or, you know, beat such and such characters in a row and whatever. So that would be a thing. And finally, you know, obviously we would have options. All games have options, and extra, which, you know, that's where you'll actually see the, you know, arcade endings, the authentic costumes, concept art, what have you, you know, all the extra stuff, obviously. So that's the thing. But yeah, these are all my ideals that I took from this little clip and whatever. If you have any ideals pertaining to this little video clip and whatever ways we can make this work within Mortal Kombat 11, comment down below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And until next time, y'all, peace.